We drove 7 hours from Fort Worth so our daughter could swim with otters. Spoiler, it was worth it. This was our ultimate weekend at Tanganyika Wildlife Park. We booked Uncle Dave's cabin right on the property so we wouldn't waste time commuting. Walked in and honestly, it was cleaner than most of the hotels we've stayed in. Big porch, quiet, 15 steps from the park, sold. Friday at 11:30, our first adventure was an otter meet and greet. These animals were pure mischief, and their names were Shrimp, Wonton, and Wasabi. All brothers, sliding, chirping, climbing over each other. Our daughter was already saying this is the best day of her life, and we hadn't even had lunch yet. At noon, we stopped by Luna's Canteen. Fresh pepperoni pizzas made on the spot, one for each of us, all included with the package. We kept waiting for a bill that isn't coming. 1:30, the otter swim. We suit up in the wetsuits the park provides and the keepers briefed us. And once we're in the water with them, they bring all sorts of toys and interact with us. They ride on the raft and show off. Our kids had never been this focused in her life. 3 o'clock. Pygmy hippo family meet and greet. It's one of the only pygmy hippo families in North America, and they live right at Tanganyika. The park's breeding program is part of why the species still has a fighting chance. Standing 3 feet away from them, it's different once you know that. Saturday, day 2. By now, the staff knows our names and we know theirs. That's the part really no one tells you about when you're staying on site. 9:30, time for a big cat feeding. Gives you a sense of just how impressive they really are. 10:30, we had the giraffe and rhino adventure. 2 bucket list animals all combined in one encounter. I'm beginning to understand why they call it a crash of rhinos. Noon, time for lunch, and we grabbed some extra cookies for the road. 1 o'clock, we had an Indian rhino feeding. 1:30, Mars, the famous pygmy hippo and keeper Sierra, was there to tell us his story in person. 3 o'clock, we had a penguin swim. Yup, in the water with penguins. And that evening, we drove down into downtown Wichita, walked along the riverfront, had dinner at the Monarch. Perfect end to a perfect day. Sunday morning, we started with one final breakfast at Luna's. Then we headed over for our 9:30 rough lemur meet and greet. 11 a.m., it was time for the cheetah behind-the-scenes tour. Hearing keepers talk about the individual cheetahs by name and learning all about their award-winning breeding program. Noon, time for some more food and a little bit of downtime. Before 1 o'clock, time for our baby otter meet and greet. We got to meet Buttercup, and our daughter is already drafting her return trip pitch. The rest of the afternoon, we headed to the splash park. Shade, lots of slides and interactive features, and we just sat and watched while our daughter had the best time. And the best part was none of us touched our phones. 3 p.m., 7 hours home, and our daughter talked about the experience for probably 6 of them. The ultimate weekend isn't a ticket. It's 3 days where everything is already decided, already included, and already waiting for you. Meals, feedings, signature animal encounters, you just show up. We can't wait to be back.